Be gentle with the young. They're fragile. Is that the right angle? My lipstick looks good. I'm already sweating. Crazy times. Kaya coffee, y'all. Best hydro flasks ever. How's it, love cats? I don't even freaking know how long it's been. So I'm coming at you right now with some stuff that I was enjoying over the holiday season. Did a lot of travel for business and pleasure. So let's get into it. Obviously January, it's an opportunity to look back at last year. So one of my favorite things, technology-wise, was actually Spotify's Year in Music. And it basically compiles all the stuff that you listen to the most in the year 2015. Really cool way to look at your listening habits. My track of 2015 was Can't Sleep Love by the acapella phenomenon Pentatonix. So amazing. I am loving these Bose noise cancelling headphones that I got for a Christmas present from my husband. They help me work when people are playing crazy ass music. Teal is my favorite color. Love white things, even though I get them dirty with makeup stains. Saved my ass on the plane. I can barely even hear like ambient noise right now. It's perfect. I do like how they lay flat. Just wear them right here. Look like a total anime geek kid. Next on my tech list is my iPhone 6s. I love her. She's amazing. I get to play Final Fantasy VII on her. I played a game called Monument Valley, which is a puzzle game that looks like this. It's got amazing music. You just have to check it out. Just trust me. Next on the tech tangent, I really love my Canon G7X, which films things beautifully, but it doesn't have a flip-up screen, and I just don't have the budget right now for an external monitor. So I'm filming on my G7X right now, and I am loving her. I do love the wide angle lens. I do love the touch screen flip up. The RX 100 Mark III and 4 do have a flip up screen, but it's not touch screen. So if I'm filming outdoor scenes or other scenes that I want to do pull focus, you can do so by just simply touching the screen, which you cannot do with the Sony RX 100. I have the capability of putting this in my pocket and I can take selfies. I listened to 3 books in the month of December/January. And that was Modern Romance by Aziz Ansari. The audiobook is actually superior to the actual book itself just because Aziz Ansari reads his own literature, and there are a bunch of asides that you don't get if you read the real book. He has a whole like 1-minute rant in the beginning of the audiobook where he pretty much accuses listeners of being extraordinarily lazy instead of picking up the physical or ebook and reading the actual words on the page. It's entertaining. I was so in love with Amy Poehler's book, Yes Please, which she also narrated and also had some guests like Patrick Stewart, aka Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Star Trek The Next Generation, and her showrunner from Parks and Rec. She also had a whole chapter read by Seth Meyers, who is like one of her best friends. I'm surprised that Tina Fey didn't contribute a chapter to the book. It's like your best friend, but your mentor, talking to you over coffee and giving you not only her life story, but a good pep talk on how to be an awesome human being. I cried. I laughed. I loved it so much, I started listening to it a second time. The third book that I listened to is slightly more cerebral and way more nerdy. It is a book called Everything I Needed to Know in Life I Learned from Joss Whedon, which basically explores the entirety of Joss Whedon's catalog. If you don't know who Joss Whedon is, he is the writer and director of the 2 most recent Avengers films, but he's also responsible for creating things such as Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the spin-off Angel series, a bunch of related comics, the Dark Horse comic publishing house. He was also responsible for the TV series Firefly, the corresponding movie Serenity, and the short-lived series Dollhouse. He's an amazing writer, and he knows how to write strong women. He considers himself a feminist. Just the premise behind Buffy. He wanted the blonde girl the tiny little blonde girl being chased by a monster or a baddie, running down the stairs at the baddie, trouncing him, and then dusting the shit out of him. It's a book of academic essays, and I think it's absolutely genius, and if you ever have the chance to listen to it or read it, I think it's a really good read, especially if you're a huge Buffy or Joss Whedon fan, which I am. To quote Willow from season 1 of Buffy, nerds are in. First up is this gray felt hat from Target. I do have a vlog where I picked this out somewhere in the down bar. It's super cute. It has a wide rim, so it does keep the sun off. Even in the winter, you do have to protect yourself. As long as there's natural light, the sun is aging you. I cannot wear this hat in Hawaii because it is hot. I don't know whether you can see it on camera, but I'm sweating and it's not attractive. So, another warm weather essential were these lug combat boots. I like that they're not super basic for the mid-30s woman in me. I'm about to be 34. These provide enough of nice height. The lug soles provide traction, which is essential if it snows. They were really comfortable lugging around mile-long airports. If you've ever been to the Detroit airport or the Atlanta airport, you will know what I'm talking about. There's so much walking. Other fashion bits that I really liked were these wooden earrings. These kind of remind me of the Zelda Triforce symbol, but they are actually made out of koa wood, which is a local Hawaiian wood and is the symbol for Mauna Kea, which is one of our largest mountains. These were made by Mamalani, who is a local designer but also creates eco-friendly natural deodorants and soaps. I've been loving these beads. I'm not much of a beads kind of girl, but I am a crystals type of girl. I was researching healing vibrations and energies that certain crystals put out, and my best friend got me 10 different meditation bead semi-precious stone bracelets. Turquoise here, aquamarine, rose quartz, and amethyst. And you know, I'll just put a link to the resource, one of the resources that I look at. I feel like they actually do work. I don't know, I'm a granola. Some people might think I'm a hippie, but while I was away, Detroit got down to maybe about 25. It did snow, picture inserted here. Keeping my skin moisturized was really essential. I was using the Andalou Naturals 1000 Roses Rose Water Mask, which has hyaluronic acid, a bunch of rose water, and Rose Absolute Essence. It's kind of like a bouncy, creamy gel that you leave on your skin for about 10 minutes, but I left it on for like an hour, and it has a slight tingling sensation, and you wash it off and then your skin feels really supple and just really moisturized. I took this, decanted it into one of these Go Tubs by Human Gear. The next item on the skincare front that I was really loving is the Tata Harper Replenishing Nutrient Complex. Now this is 45 bucks. This is only a third of this. This is $120 for the full-size version, so this is a little bit of a better value, but this is easier to travel with. Oh girl, I can't even tell you what it smells like. It smells like a perfume oil. You just need a few drops, or if you're using the roller ball, you just need a few swipes over your face. And then I just pat it in, and the next morning my skin feels nice and moisturized. This is supposed to boost glow, hydration, and environmental protection. I only use it at night. Tata Harper is produced in Vermont near their organic farm. This is much healthier for your skin, and because your skin absorbs what you put on your face, for me it's really important to make sure that the ingredients of the things that I put on my face are clean. We have the One Love Organic Skin Savior Multitasking Wonder Balm. I use it as a cleansing balm. It's supposed to help balance your skin. You can massage it onto dry skin, and then you just remove it with like a damp washcloth. You can also use it on your hands, feet, anywhere that's super dry as a moisturizer. It's organic and it's cheaper than a lot of those high-end cleansing balms. This clocks in at maybe like 48 and it smells amazing. What is it? I don't know if there's actual ambrosia, but if this was ambrosia, Can someone get like a Greek god in here and tell us exactly what ambrosia is? Because that would be really helpful. I turned to this little tub of Osmia Organics Honey Myrrh Lip Repair. I have just been loving it. It's actually a less toxic version of the lip repair by Mae Lu Xx. Oh, there is lanolin in this one. But for some reason, my lips don't peel and get irritated as it did with Bite Beauty's lip treatment. It also contains vitamin E, GMO-free, and Manuka honey, which is an amazing healing ingredient. So it starts out as a thick wax, and I just take my nail and use that as a spatula and scoop it out, and you leave it on your lips at night, and when you wake up, they are buttery smooth. Let's talk about what's on my lips right now, and that is Vapor Organic Beauty Siren Lipstick. It is a sheer lipstick in a dark red. On camera, it looks much redder than it really is. This is in the color Bold. The price point on this is about $28, but the flip side is that the ingredients in your lipstick are much cleaner. Women ingest about a pound of lipstick or lip product every year. It might as well be clean. The next item I was loving was a Bite Beauty lipstick, and this is High Pigment Pencil in the color Tannin, which is a deep red. Super bold, really opaque. It's a type of true blue red that will look good on anyone. I like this so much better than the NARS because you don't have to sharpen them. Like, why would you sharpen plastic? That doesn't make any sense. Bite Beauty has my heart and soul for forever for lipstick products. They're fruit pigmented, and then it kind of tastes a little bit like fruity candy. Amazing. There's a little bit of controversy with Honest Beauty in that it's not 100% eco beauty. They're an amazing company that works out of LEED certified buildings. LEED certified is a eco-friendly architecture or sustainable architecture. Most of their packaging is made with responsibly harvested Forest Alliance cardboard. A lot of their items do boast some non-GMO and organic ingredients. Overall, products are extremely high quality, perform really well, and are at a reasonable price point. There's a couple of bloggers that I was reading who kind of represent my stance on the subject. Jessica Alba has been a champion of eco-friendly, non-toxic products for babies, and the fact that she's branching out into the adult world, to me, is a big freaking deal. It's hard to find eco-friendly products that do perform well sometimes without having to dish out a ton of money. I think that Honest Beauty kind of presents a nice middle of the road approach where the ingredients are non-toxic, high-performing naturals at a reasonable price point. This is a cream foundation in the color Camel, and it is a spot-on match for my skin, which is really hard to do in the eco beauty world. I also picked up a concealer. This is a waxy concealer duo that actually does work really well under the eyes, and because there's a combo of a yellow based one and a regular flash based tone, I can wear it everywhere, and I only need the one concealer instead of having to have one concealer for under the eyes and another concealer in a different color for the rest of my face. I really do like this. I think this performs beautifully. It's what I'm wearing now. And I also like their Wonder Balm, which is a nice companion to the concealer. I actually put it on underneath and all the way out to here, and then I put the concealer on top, and it just looks amazing. But after experiencing this, I don't think I'm going to go back to a different concealer. Oh my god, I just spit on myself because I'm so excited. Then I also picked up a couple of their eyeliners. There's a gorgeous gold, which is more bronzy to me, and I'm wearing it under my eyes right now. Navy blue, which kind of has a iridescent sort of quality, and I actually prefer wearing navy blues to grays, browns, and blacks on my eyes. I just feel like it's a softer, more subtle, kind of surprising thing that a lot of people don't expect. Not beauty-wise, but also made by the Honest Company, is this hand sanitizer. It evaporates really fast, and it smells like lavender, and it's got aloe in it, and it's moisturizing. It's amazing. Because when you're traveling and people stink, you kind of just want to spray the air next to them. Know what I'm saying? Just kidding. Actually, I have done that once. My last favorite of the month of January are experiences. Surprising my dad for his 70th birthday by flying out to Palm Springs-ish and hanging out with him and my mom for 2 weeks. The other experience was driving out to LA on business, but visiting my best friend at the same time and getting to see sunset at Griffith Observatory. I have never been up there, and the sunset from those hills up there and really can rival some of the sunsets that I have seen in Hawaii, which is really hard to do because Hawaii is like the best place on the entire planet. I'm sorry everywhere else on the planet, but Hawaii really is the best place on the planet. And that's all she wrote, folks. I had a really amazing jam-packed January, and I am so sorry if you watched through this whole video, but hopefully you found something interesting and fun. And if you're new to this channel, why are you not subscribed yet? Don't go anywhere. Hit that button. Let's be friends. Let's be family. Welcome to the Love Cat Mafia. And let's hang out. Let's be friends. Stick around. Let me know what you've been liking in the comments below, and let's have a conversation. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Rock on, Love Cats. Aloha. Bye. He said swell. He said swell in a rap song. My last favorite is nothing. Nothing. My last favorite is nothing.